Great day, everyone. This is www.forexbabble.com. This is the third and final part of our Trading the Gap series. If you have watched our first two parts, the first part was finding the gap. I went through a few currency pairs and I located the gap so that you all can find the gap easily and readily. Train your eyes to do so, just like any other trading opportunity in the market on your charts. The second video, I taught you how to trade the gap, how I trade the gap for the best type of return on your investment. Now finally, this video here is going to be on, just as I said in the second video, teach you guys when and where to locate the gap. When and where to locate the gap. When and where to locate the gap. So basically, this video I'm going to show you some key times that the gap is more prominent. Alright, so let's get right into that. I'm going to show you guys something. This gap here, big gap. Alright, so this candle right here, if you see down at the bottom of my crosshair, on the timestamp it says June 26th, 2015. The next candle was June 29th, 2015. So there's a 3-day difference from the 26th to the 29th. Friday, Sunday. 1 hour chart. So that is telling me this is when the market closed on Friday. This is where it opened on Sunday. So that's the key. That's the secret. You can always, not you can always, but when you're looking for a gap, the gap is more prominent to happen when the gap, when the market shuts down and it opens back up over the weekend. Alright? That is a very common time when the gap will appear in the market. You know, if there are news events over the weekend that takes place and certain announcements, certain things that you might not see on your like forexfactory.com, certain forex news channels and outlets online. If you have certain news releases that take place over the weekend, it can actually send the market. It can actually gap the market. All right. So I'm going to run through a few of these and show you that what I'm saying is true. Alright, here, the crosshair, it shows June 12th, 2015, alright? The next candle shows June 15th, Friday, Sunday, alright? Let's see. Alright, this candle shows April 3rd, April 6th. 20th of March. Alright, and then this one, 23rd of March. Alright, so let's move right along. This one was the 6th of March, the 9th of March. So let's go to the next scan. Let's go to the next currency pair. June 26th of June, 29th. April 20th. And if you notice, if you have your calendar out, following along, It's always on a Friday, 6th of February, the 9th. Okay, 24th, and this is around Christmas now. They had the market open and close, so this might be the 26th. Yep, I remember this. Instead of the 27th, it was the 26th. Around Christmas and New Year's, you know, the market and all that, it had a very weird schedule. All right, this one, 28th November, 1st of December. So you see a pattern here. You see a pattern of when the market shuts. You see a pattern that when the market shuts down on Friday and it opens on Sunday, there's a chance that there's a gap. Now, when it gaps throughout the week, you know, when the market is open, those gaps might shut like the next hour it might shut down. You know, but the larger gaps are usually taking place when the market shuts down on Friday and when they open up on Sunday. All right, so that is the number one rule for you guys to remember. Expect the gap on Sunday if there's going to be any. No guarantee. But when the market opens up, I would look through the currency pairs and try to find a gap. And you know, there's another part of this particular strategy that I'm not going to release it in this video. It's something that that I think that it's worth me waiting before I release it. But it's something I will actually I will be releasing probably in a package form or whatnot. It works quite well with this gap strategy. It's all a part of the gap strategy, but it's another part of you learning how to trade it, and so it makes it more guaranteed for you. All right, so this is all that I'm going to share right now in this video. As always, if you're not familiar with Forex trading, you can go over to www.forexbabble.com. We have a lot of training there. We set up a one-on-one training, group training, Skype training, all of that. Also, we have a ton of videos, free content. If you have any questions, you always can email me. I'm very responsive. And then also, if you like this video, please like the video, and also, as always, subscribe and stay abreast of all of the new content that I'm putting out on a daily and weekly and monthly basis. All right, until next time, have yourself a great day. Thank you.